Hi there, Josiah David Fenimore back for another video. We are at Exodus chapter 20. God is setting up parameters on how he is going to talk to the Israelite people on Mount Sinai. It's a very smoky and earthquakey event, so the people are scared. So that's where we are right now. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images, or any likeness of any thing that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth and sea, and all that is in them, and rested in the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. So this is something interesting, because this is the law of Moses, and this is God giving them through Moses the law. And later on, the Sadducees and the Pharisees try to use this scripture against Jesus about not working on the Sabbath day. And Jesus goes, yeah, but don't you release your ass and you go and water your oxen and you take them to drink? And I can't heal a woman who's been bent over or with the palsy for 18 years. So get your priorities right. So that's what Jesus did and said, essentially paraphrasing, when he came back. But this is God laying down the letter of the law right now in person. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservants, nor his maidservants, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. So really just laying out the laws right there. Thou shalt not. These are the thou shalt nots. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. So now Moses is like, no, come here. Listen to God. This is what he sounds like. He is all powerful and massively intimidating, but he's your God, and he's going to stand before you so you don't sin. He's trying to draw the people of Israel to come and listen to God. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall you make unto you gods of gold. So now he's laying out the rule as well. Thou shalt not make a graven image of gold or silver. That's not me. God is saying he is the God of the living God, the great I am. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it out of hewn stone, for if thou lift up the tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps into mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. So the Lord is again making specific instructions on how to build the altar. He didn't want anything to be cut, no cut stones. And I think he did that for a reason, because he knew that people are getting real particular, and they'd probably make it a tradition to make an altar, the best altar that you can make. And they would probably spend too much time building the altar and not burning the sacrifice on it. So he's telling them, if you touch it with a tool, touch the stone with a tool, then it's off limits. Can't be used for the altar. So he wanted fresh stones built upon each other to build their altars. So that was the word of the Lord, coming from his word of mouth to Moses, to the Egyptians, to the Israelites, after they've been taken out of Egypt. And now he is giving them the instruction of how to worship him at this time. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you on chapter 21.